Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Well. What an intricate web we've woven in our little town tonight. Yes, I'm Gus Chance. And though I've thrown them in various precarious scenarios, I'm still hopeful that the right thing will come out of it. What would that right thing be? I don't know yet. But whatever does happen is the right thing, I say. That's how chance plays out in life. We do the best we can with the numbers we receive. Will Jake win the mayor's chair? Will the mayor, the ex-mayor, Maximilian win? Will Grandma be in love with Maximilian and live out the remainder of her short life with him? Will Carl commit murder? All right, this scene will consist of numbers 1, 2, 3, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 6. Location number 2, the bakery.
Oh, Grandma, I love that you're out today. You look so beautiful.
Do you know that Maximilian brought me a flower the other day? And it just, I think that the color of that flower just flushed my cheeks, and that's what you're seeing.
Oh, well, I thought maybe you were pregnant.
Oh,
No, that was just a bar of soap.
Yes.
I will keep my eye on that in the future.
Carl, that we were running low on Irish Spring until just you brought that soap back up. And where did that come from?
Madly, yes, but you like it too.
Well, okay, I would like to order a dozen of the eclairs.
Those are your favorites, Grandma.
And Max is coming over for dinner tonight?
Yes, he is. And you know, since Carl sent Jake on that long Egyptian tour of the Nile, I signed a paper the other day that said that I would send Jake to see the Nile.
That was so smart of
See
you.
Nile. I didn't have my glasses on.
Yeah, no, he's seen the Nile, yes.
Yeah.
So-
Here's a postcard from him, by the way.
Oh, look. It's a pyramid. You know, he always wanted a stuffed pyramid, and I believe he might just get one. Oh.
Yeah, he'll get stuffed.
You know, Mrs. Cleary, I'm just afraid that old Jakey, little Jakey, he might just fall in love with Egypt so much he'll never come back.
Oh, do you hear that happens?
That happens,
Egypt,
yeah.
People go and then they don't come back because they love it so much.
Yeah, but that's great. He'll be out of the house finally. You won't have to deal with him, right?
Oh, but I still enjoy him living beneath my bedroom, and we enjoy times together. You know, it's so much fun when you both are at the house. I wouldn't want him to live in Egypt.
You know, Mrs. Cleary, you know who has felt like perhaps even more of a grandson to you? Someone who cares for you every day and doesn't twiddle away with stuffed animals.
Why, Charlotte? Is that you?
Well, I'm one of the two, yes.
Oh, yes.
You are like a grandma to me, and
Oh.
Yeah.
I know I'm like a granddaughter to you. Maybe
Yeah.
even your favorite one.
Well, here, just, eat up. Just stuff that on in there. The two of us, we've always been there for you. And, you know, with your whole will signing coming up, you gotta update it. You know, I think it would be nice if maybe you included us in place of Jake.
Well, actually, Grandma and I were talking, and now that Jake is going to stay in Egypt, and I'm telling you now that he really should, Grandma, I'm going to move in.
Oh, wow. It looks like everybody wants a piece of Grandma. Betrayal from those you love and trust. I experienced betrayal back in 1988. I was in love with a girl, Samantha Bryan, the prettiest girl you've ever seen. But she married Bob Trucker. I took care of him, though. All right. All right, in this scene we have 4 3s. Number 3 is in, 1 2 and 1 6. So 2 3 and 6. Location number 6, Grandma's bedroom.
It's okay, Charlotte, you can sit down. Grandma, Charlotte's here.
Oh, Charlotte,
I'm gonna sit right next to you.
you sit down here.
You're my girl.
Oh my goodness. You know, I've always wanted to have 2 granddaughters and 2 grandsons. And now my dream has come true. I couldn't be happier.
All your dreams should come true.
Oh, well,
And I was thinking, you know, you got me thinking when you talked about moving in, and, well, Tabitha, I think I should move in.
oh, well, how do you feel about that, honey?
Well, if the 3 of us all live together, that would be really fun, Grandma. It would be like having another sister.
Oh my goodness, we could do friendship bracelets. I hear that song. Do you think Carl would like to join us?
I know Carl would like to
Oh
join
my
us.
goodness. You know, I have a date later on with Maximilian, and maybe I should discuss it with him, see how he feels about this. Because I have a feeling that, well, we'll be spending a lot more time together.
Will they be spending a lot more time together? I hope so. Okay, our next scene will have numbers 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Location number 6, Grandma's bedroom.
So, when the attendant at the Insane Asylum came closer to me because I feigned a heart attack, I leapt up in my straitjacket, bit him on the neck, knocked him out, kicked him, pulled his keys out of his belt, worked my way out of the straitjacket, knocked him out when he stood up to bring me down, ran out of the Insane Asylum, down the long hallway.
Did you ask him how he got here?
Just describe the way he got here. Yes.
Finally, I ended up back here. Try to commit me to an insane asylum, will you? You think I'm going to be that lily-livered that I would fall for an old trick like that?
I thought it would work.
Well, it did.
Charlotte, I told you to kill him. Why is he not dead?
I am right here!
I talk loudly.
It's not as easy as you think, Mayor.
He's only 32 years old.
35!
He should be dead, but look. You have kicked my cane for the last time.
I haven't even started kicking cane.
Hold it on.
Oh! Wow!
That's right, Charlotte. My muscle.
Pathetic face.
Yes, the pathetic face. The pathetic man. I'm being really hard on this guy. Well, now the cat is out of the bag. We have numbers 2, 3, and 6. 2, 3, and 6. Location number 1, the local dump.
I love field trip days.
Oh, look at that scrap metal over there. Look.
Oh,
Why, there's one missing.
it's the tractor, Grandma.
Is that the tractor that my Max came in on?
Yes.
It sure is.
Well,
You can see the coffee stain right there.
oh my goodness.
Yes, the tractor to coffee stand. I'm going to have them stay right there. If I roll an even number, Grandma will come out with a revelation, an epiphany. What would that be? What would that be?
She's gay.
She's gay. She's gay.
The tractor was stolen.
And if I roll, that was an odd number. She's gay. Even number, the tractor was stolen. Odd number, gay. Even number, tractor stolen. Tractor was stolen. Even number.
Girls, I need to tell you something.
What is it, Grandma?
This is something I feel a lot of shame about.
It's okay about the soap, Grandma. I inherited that problem too.
Did it happen after the age of 40?
It did, Grandma, and it's usually with Coast soap.
Oh, that's a little more sudsy, isn't it?
It is.
Well, I'd like to tell you all something that's important to me. It's a secret that I've been holding on to for years.
We need to sit down for this.
Pull up an old rickety chair from the dump. Oh, that'll do fine, that old stump right there. I'm surprised they let the green waste in with the rest of this. But here we are. Before I tell you this story, just take a moment to inhale the aroma of the dump. So many stories in those odors. Well, girls, your grandfather's entire life was based on something horrible. Yes, and still I loved him until his last day.
You're scaring me, Grandma.
I'm sorry, but if you're going to be my new granddaughter and my granddaughter living with me, you must know the truth. Jake has held this secret for me, and I'm sorry I never told you.
Jake held a secret?
He did.
That's not like him.
I know. Wait till you hear it. Well, your grandfather, Charles Irwin Cleary, a man known in our little town as a man of great strength and integrity, who drove his tractor up and down the street for no reason, but people loved him for it. They loved him for it.
Oh, Lord! Yes,
Yes. Oh, the thing is, that beautiful green John Deere tractor. He didn't buy it. Oh no.
He was gifted it?
He wasn't gifted it. He didn't finance it. No, he stole.
No!
He stole the tractor.
No!
I'm so sorry.
My new grandpa was a thief!
But it was for a good reason.
What's the reason?
There was a family just down the road.
Were they poor and homeless?
They were. They lived in a small shack. They needed groceries. Your grandfather said, Tabitha, I'm going to get them groceries, no matter what it takes. And I said, how are you going to do it? My Charles, he said, Tabitha, I'm going to steal the tractor.
Yes, and the tractor he did steal. Wow. A new revelation about this man. a dark past looming over Grandma. Our next scene will consist of numbers 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And location number 1, the local dump.
Well, so you're saying after she told that story, that's when she keeled over? You had to call the ambulance?
Yes,
Well,
she was,
just to be clear, she's not dead.
of course not.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I made that unclear.
She just keeled over, that happens.
Well, I'm glad that she didn't do it before she signed the will. Look, Sophie.
What do you mean by that? Before she signed the will?
Well, sorry, I wasn't part of this, but it was very curious to me that you were so willing to come on to our plan and commit your brother to that insane asylum. I mean,
Yes.
you were the one who binded him up and dragged him there.
That's my brother. Don't you do that to your brother?
No, but I do it to him sometimes.
She did it to her brother, but I'm going to have him stay right there. If I roll an even number, she will tell us one story from her past with her brother that haunts her. If I roll an odd number, she will share a story about her grandmother that haunts her. Even number, brother story, odd number, grandma story. A 1, odd number, grandma story.
This seems like a good time for a story.
Hey, let's all pull up a stump.
My grandmother, Tabitha, loves to sit at the dumps and smell the odors every day, every morning.
Yeah, I think that's what caused her to have that medical issue. You should probably stop bringing her out here, because I think they are a powerful chemical.
Too
But I
much
digress.
relation.
Yeah.
It's a ritual. And when we were 10 years old, she took us to the local Planned Parenthood. And she said, this is where all of your needs are taken care of. If you get hurt, if you need to get advice over anything, go there. If you want to have parents, go there. Plan your own parents. And so I went there. She said, go there, plan your own parents. Yours were no good. And I wanted to go there so badly and plan my parent, and that became my grandmother Tabitha. She has been the best mother and father to me than anybody could ever have. I owe it all to her.
Well, I was expecting it to be a more embarrassing story, but that sounds kind of sweet.
That's why we're sitting in the dumps. I only tell sweet stories in the dumps. If we were in the bakery, it would be a different story.
Well, Sophie, I think there's something we need to discuss. I mean, quite obviously, you're in on our plan to dispose of your brother and to inherit your grandmother's entire estate, including her rather sizable collection. The problem is that we're not really sure we can trust you.
I'm sorry you can't trust me with my grandmother?
Well, you see, the story you just told made it seem like you're pretty close with your grandmother and that you might be against this, plan where we're manipulating her.
Yes, I agree. That story was too wholesome. She cannot be trusted. Or can she? We'll let chance tell us the answer to that. All right, our next scene will consist of numbers 2, 3, 4, and 6. 2, 3, 4, and 6. They will be in location number 1, the local dump.
Do you smell it?
I do, darling, I really do.
Does it remind you of being youthful?
It does. It really does.
Does it remind you of that day when we first met?
Yes. Darling,
Yes.
I wanted to talk to you.
You need to sit down. I'm sorry.
Did you
Thank
want to sit on my
Yes, yes, yes.
That's
Darling, you asked all the children to move in with you and my assistant and your everyone?
Well, Max, my love, I thought I should have asked you first since I believe we're becoming so close.
We are.
But I thought my blood family would come first and that you would understand because you're a man of honor.
And to think that I had brought you here to ask you to marry me.
Oh.
And now you tell me that you don't consider me blood family? That these are your... You don't even know her.
Max.
No, not Helper, this is more fun.
Oh, my darling. Please don't think that. You are the most important man in my life since my beloved Charles.
Oh, there goes
No,
Charles
no.
again.
Come back here.
Charles.
Stop it now. Stop it.
Look, I need to know now, Tabitha. Will we have the life that we want, where you have no extra children?
I don't think she can have children anymore.
I know I got the birth control from Planned Parenthood.
Well, Carl suggested it for some reason.
You have too many children in your house.
Max, please.
If you love me, and you want me to marry you, yes, 17 carats.
17 carats. That's ridiculous. If you know anything about diamonds, ladies and gentlemen, that's big. Oh, wait, well, will she marry him or will she not? All right, in this next scene, we will have numbers 3 and 6. 3 and 6. In location number 5, Planned Parenthood.
Sophie,
Grandma?
do you remember the first time I brought you here and told you how to plan your parents?
I hold that so dear, Grandma. Grandma, Mama.
I'm afraid I need to tell you something. Darling,
Yes?
you're a grown woman, fully grown, and you're fully capable of finding your own house. In fact, now that Jake is living in Egypt, perhaps you could join him there and maybe take your new sister and brother, or perhaps rent a small studio downtown. I'm sorry, but Maximilian and I decided to wed and to live the best years of our life together.
Are you kicking me out of your own home, my home?
Oh, my darling.
I'm 35 years old.
You're 37, honey. I know that you and Jake get so confused sometimes, but
This is so unfair. I tried to kill Jake with other people doing it, so I...
Oh! She just came out with it. I want to spice this scene up a little bit more. If I roll an even number, Jake will return. If I roll an odd number, let's have Carl come back. Even number Jake, odd number Carl. Carl.
What did you just say, young lady? What did you just say? What's that rustling?
Jeez, this dump is a maze, even more so than the labyrinth.
Carl, you're confused. You're in Planned Parenthood, huh? We're not at the dump right now.
You took a wrong turn.
I know that you like to make a trip there every now and then. You've been working too hard. But you need to know something. Carl, you need to call the police and have my granddaughter arrested for attempted murder.
You better tell her, Carl.
Shh, keep your voices down. We are inside Planned Parenthood.